Hello? You don't know Jack? Or maybe you do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know you. Maybe you know Jack. Well, if so, maybe that'll serve you well. Let's go.
60 seconds.
I've got a popcorn kernel in my suit.
Excuse me, must have been that dog I had for lunch.
It's not the loss of weight I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. These endless conversations, they don't mean anything.
Say,
What do you want
Alfred,
the time
come
to go?
on. People don't want to know about plots. Just let them know there's a homicidal killer in the movie and they'll come.
Why are you getting upset, Comma?
Good morning. Thank you for selecting You Don't Know Jack as your morning's entertainment. Nobody
Hi,
good on
Raul.
Regis, eh? Oh well, me and Kathy Lee want to know how many people are playing this game. So, you're playing with yourself, huh? Hey, no jokes from me. Just go ahead and type in your name. Oh yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game.
Let's go all in. You know how I do it.
Okay, got it.
Why are you getting upset, Comma?
30
You
seconds.
have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in bye-bye.
Not
Bye-bye.
in my job description.
20 seconds.
Bye-bye.
20 seconds? Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're gonna lose cash. Okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
9.
Okay,
8,
lose the desktop.
7. 6. 5.
Go to black.
4.
Have a good show, people.
Labor Day, LD9.
Some material may be unsuitable for children.
It's Jellyvision. Once again. Everybody loves it.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Just so you know, we are out of Raisinets, but the good news is we have plenty of goobers. I see you're doing your Han Solo impersonation there. Solo, get it? Yeah.
I know. That's what Han
Okay,
Solo
I need a
impersonation.
category.
When Pong was king, please.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Coming at you when Pong was king. $3,000 for this one. Put it in gear, cause here we go. If the classic video game Pitfall had the same plot as the classic movie Pitfall, which character would you be navigating through the treacherous jungle? A dentist, an insurance executive, a used car salesman, or a college professor? Go for it! The classic film
There
Pitfall
we
is
go.
about the exciting life of an insurance executive. Now the game's even harder. You try swinging on vines when you're holding a big briefcase.
That's right. That's an important briefcase.
All right, hit me.
Yo.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close. Too close. All right, here's the deal. Yo, $1,000 if you get it. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Which of these movie reviews best describes Sly Stallone's performance as a compassionate trucker fighting to get his son back, set against the backdrop of competitive arm wrestling? He sure had a mighty big fist. That film was a personal
that's over the top.
Sly faces the challenge of playing a compassionate arm wrestler in Over the Top.
I love to be over the top.
Sly's next movie has him playing a misunderstood thumb wrestler. Apparently the thumb wins. Category, please.
My, he's big.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Say hello to My, He's Big. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. All right, get ready to buzz in and type. You know, He-Man is a master of the
fill in the-
universe.
fill in
The
the
blue
blank.
whale is the largest animal in the world, and Barnum and Bailey's is the greatest show on Earth. So who's the biggest dog in the world?
That would be
It's all
Clifford.
yours, type it.
How do you say, no?
No, it's Clifford the Big
Did
Red
you
Dog.
make this mess? Bad, bad.
What?
Digby the sheepdog is the central character in the 1973 film Digby, the Biggest Dog in the World. I hear he's so big he can stick his nose in God's crotch.
I disagree. It's still Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I need a category.
Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Jason?
Let's give a nice warm welcome to... Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Jason? And we got $3,000 in the pot. All right, once in a while, Mr. Cotter probably got so frustrated with the sweat hogs that he wanted to punch them. Of course, teachers can't do that, but undead monsters can. Which one of the sweat hogs does Jason punch through the stomach and kill in one of the Friday the 13th movies? Horseshack, Barbarino, Washington, or Epstein? Take it!
Washington.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Ron Horseshack Palillo takes it through the gut in Friday the 13th, Part 6. It sounds a little like this. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, pick a category.
Goodman's hard to find, but John Goodman isn't.
It's a 5! Chew on this. A good man is hard to find, but John Goodman isn't. 2 G's if you get this one right. Okay, it's time for a fill-in-the-blank question, so when you dare to presume you have the right answer, buzz in and start typing. Single white male misses Vegas nightlife. This big man with a big heart is searching for a single female to fill the empty rooms in my castle. I'll treat you like a queen. Which John Goodman character plays this ad? Go for it. Type in...
King Ralph.
In King Ralph, John Goodman plays a Vegas lounge singer who, through a bizarre set of circumstances, becomes the King of England. I heard this movie was inspired by the little-known fact that Tom Jones is actually the Emperor of Uzbekistan. All right, hit me.
Ever notice how raptors have such small arms?
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
The category is, ever notice how raptors have such small arms? And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey, check it out. You know how the guy who plays Newman on Seinfeld is the villain in Jurassic Park? Say Newman smuggles the dino embryos out of Jurassic Park and into an episode of Seinfeld. Considering how he does this, what would the episode probably be about? It's your... In the movie, he tries to smuggle dinosaur embryos out of Jurassic Park in a shaving cream container. And in this episode of Seinfeld, Kramer will be trying to sell the dinosaur embryos to a prominent chicken roasting chain, or something like that. Category, please.
Tom Cruise control. You know, that's very important for the Church of Scientology to have Tom Cruise control.
This one's called Tom Cruise Control. I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer.
You better,
Heads
Cookie.
up, here it comes. If Maverick from Top Gun found himself engaged in a dogfight with the star of the 1933 airplane movie Christopher Strong, with whom would he be doing battle? Katharine Hepburn, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Howard Hughes, or John Wayne?
I have no idea.
Darling? No.
Oh.
The correct answer is... it'd be Tom Cruise up against Katharine Hepburn. Top Gun my ass. Okay, I need a category.
It's the facial hair that makes the part.
Hey, all right. Guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is... it's the facial hair that makes the part. All right, I'm going to read off 7 Kevin Kline films, and for each one, I want you to tell me if Kevin Kline appears with a mustache or without one.
Oh, no.
As each film comes up... so you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then.
All right.
And let's go. Sophie's Choice, mustache. The Big Chill. Cry Freedom. Fish Called Wanda. Dave. French Kiss. Last one, Grand Canyon.
Hey,
That's all she wrote. You got
$500.
4 right, you missed 3. Hard to be enthusiastic about that. Let's throw it into your total.
Oh, thank you, Cookie. I tried.
Hey, it's better than losing money. Let's go on. All right, hit me.
Lambadas with lupines.
The category, Lambadas with lupines. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Okay, we all know that the Lakota Sioux named Kevin Costner dances with wolves. Assuming they enjoy Disney movies, what name might they fittingly give Dick Van Dyke? Dances with penguins, dances with monkeys. Dick Van Dyke has a dance number with a bunch of cartoon penguins and Mary Poppins.
There we go.
Mary Poppins herself would be named Flies with Umbrella, and the dad would be Has Stick-Up Ass.
Let's go fly a kite.
Category.
Cheech and Chong. I know so much about that.
Well, what do we have here? Cheech and Chong have that effect on people, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. Considering the condition his character is in at the end of Nice Stream, Stacy Keach could have taken the title role in which of the following movies? Day of the Dolphin, Night of the Iguana, Day of the Jackal, or Night of the Living Dead? Take it! At the end of Nice Dream, Stacy Keach turns into a huge lizard from smoking some of Cheech and Chong's stash.
There you go.
So, although drugs may not in fact kill, they will leave your skin dry and scaly. Okay, that's round 1. Take a breath,
scale's not so
cause
bad.
it's
That's
time
what
for
Dragon
round
can
2.
recommend.
Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I need a category.
Drive-by drive-in.
I proudly present Drive-By Drive-In. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, check it out. To increase business, some drive-ins have been made interactive. Imagine you're at a drive-in watching Touch of Evil. If your car is wired the same way as the car in the famous tracking shot, what will happen? Your car will explode when the scene ends. You'll get locked in with the motor running. The concession stand will control your radio, or you'll be filmmaking out in the back seat. It's yours if you want it. No, there is a young sadist controlling a radio, but it's in Janet Leigh's motel room, not her car. You know, she's got to stop staying at those flea bags. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. The tracking shot alternately follows Charlton Heston and Janet Leigh crossing the Mexican-U.S. border on foot, and a car that comes in and out of the shot before exploding. So your car would explode, and they wonder why no one goes to drive-in theaters anymore. All right, hit me.
Oh, y'all want for Christmas is frontal nudity. Who doesn't want frontal nudity, really?
Let's see what we got going. All I want for Christmas is frontal nudity. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Okay, remember how in the holiday movie A Christmas Story, young Ralphie dreams of making spectacular hip shots with a new BB rifle? Well, suppose that Bob Clark, the director of A Christmas Story, put the character of Ralphie into another movie he directed. What might be Ralphie's dream? Eating berries off Kim Basinger's body, interrogating a pantyless Sharon Stone, spying on girls through the shower wall, or having his dad marry a prostitute? Go for it!
Abort mission!
No, it's too late!
Oh, well.
Bet you wish you'd picked this. Ralphie would dream of looking through the girl's shower wall, just like the guys do in Porky's. Ralphie wouldn't shoot his eye out, but he might go blind. Okay, I need a category.
Can I speak to the ape who's in charge?
This category's known as, Can I Speak to the Ape Who's in Charge? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Say the world of cartoon ape McGill a gorilla were set up according to the social structure on the planet of the apes. Because he's a gorilla, what job would he most likely have? A general in the local militia, a clerk at Mr. Peebles' pet store, the mayor of his town, or teacher to the little girl OG? The gorillas made up the military class.
That's right.
I think McGilla might command more respect from his troops if he loses that bow tie and goofy smile.
Nope. Gotta keep them. It's important.
Category, please.
How many Tarzans does it take to fill Loincloth? Loincloth. I give up.
The selection is, how many Tarzans does it take to fill a loincloth? Play your cards right, you win 4,000 bucks. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Tarzan was always a man of few words, but which Tarzan was completely silent? Elmo Lincoln, Christopher Lambert, Ron Ely, or Johnny Weissmuller? It's yours. Elmo Lincoln starred as the King of the Apes in a handful of silent film versions. I think it loses something when the Tarzan yell is spelled out on a movie card. I need a category.
Empowered women with great racks.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Now showing empowered women with great racks. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, class, eyes up front. Today's lesson, women in the workplace. Which musical contains a song that teaches women the very valuable lesson, talent means squat? You've got to have a great set of knockers.
That's chorus line.
In a chorus line, Val sings Dance 10, Looks 3, a song about being talented, flat-chested, and unemployed. Hey, the movie was based on one of the longest-running musicals of all time, so apparently the popular consensus is she must be right.
See, musical questions, I got that.
All right, hit me.
Tying the knot and slapping down Grandpa.
Uh-oh, best of hits fried spore.
It's time for a
ticklish test gum.
Your gibberish category for today is tying the knot and slapping down Grandpa. If you move quick, you can make up to 10,000 smackers on this gibberish question. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. So now comes the part where you tell me what famous movie duo this rhymes with. Wet the fair hand, injure codgers, and don't let the punctuation throw you off. Hint number 1, the duo is a man and a woman. Oh, Sonny and Cher. The duo's a man and a woman, famous for their dancing.
Got
Last hint, step gingerly.
Ginger Rogers. I don't know what the other half is.
Ladies and gentlemen, wet the fair hand, injure codgers.
Oh, Fred Astaire. Okay.
Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. They had more
Head's
fun
clearly not
standing
here
up
this morning.
than any movie couple in history. Okay, pick a category.
Something new at the concession stand.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
Here we have something new at the concession stand. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. All right, let's see if you can put together this little eating analogy. Donner Party is to each other as The Fly is to Vincent Price, Linda Lovelace is to John Holmes, the shark from Jaws is to Richard Dreyfuss, or Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss is to Roach. Go get it!
Love means never having to say you're sorry, and I love you.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look at the right answer. The Donner Party ate the Donner Party, just like Nicolas Cage really ate a live cockroach while making Vampire's Kiss. Nicolas felt like he should eat the roach to add realism to the scene. Hey, here's an idea. It's called acting. I need a category.
You bleep me. You really bleep me. You bleeping.
What do we got
Bleep
out there?
and bleep me.
It looks like 18, sir.
Okay, give it up for you bleep me. You really bleep me. Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If there were a special Academy Award for the first utterance of the F word in a major motion picture, who would have won it? Marianne Faithfull, Faye Dunaway, Jane Fonda, or Anne Bancroft? Go for it. And the award goes to Marianne Faithfull for saying the F word in the 1967 film, I'll Never Forget What's His Name.
Thanks
There we
so
go.
f***ing much. It means a f***ing lot, you f***ers.
Okay, I need a category.
The milk is changing colors, dude.
For your enjoyment, the milk is changing colors, dude. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, I know how they get the green clovers and yellow stars. I can even figure out where the pink hearts come from. But tell me this. Where would the folks at General Mills have to go if they wanted to add blue meanies to Lucky Charms cereal? Penny Lane, the Sea of Green, Pepperland, or Nowhere Man? It's yours if you want it.
Pepperland.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. In the Beatles animated film Yellow Submarine, the Blue Meanies take over Pepperland. Heck, why not come out with an entire Yellow Submarine cereal with Blue Meanies, Strawberry Fields, and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Category, please.
I prefer hell, thanks.
And I believe this one's called I'd Prefer Hell, thanks. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, you know how a lot of people believe that when you die, you go to heaven and become an angel? Well, if you died, went to heaven, and became Vangelis instead, what might you receive in lieu of wings and a harp? A full-length documentary about yourself, a date with Kyle MacLachlan, an original score Academy Award, or a feminine hygiene product commercial? Vangelis won an Academy Award for his Chariots of Fire score in 1980.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, then the only thing that would suck about heaven is everyone would run around in slow motion. All right, hit me.
What's eating you?
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get $2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of $2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. What's eating you? While you think about that, feed on this.
All right. It's probably rugby players. Can't trust rugby players. Easy, Jack Tag. Destroyed.
Oh my God, you were unstoppable! You ruled on that one! Let's check out your final score! That's the game!
It's like all Jack Deck.
Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
You don't know.
Nice work, folks.
I think I'm gonna make some friends, Cookie. Come on.
And what's happening? Are we gonna go again or what?
Hey, let's just keep it
So,
going.
you're on the high scoreboard. Okay, snap to it. Look alive. Hey, we got action. Okay, people.
Yeah, we're on
Let's
it.
show 'em what we're made of. Take it from the top.
Okay, pick a category.
Last time he's mentioned, we promise.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. The category? The last time he's mentioned. We promise. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. It's a little-known fact that before Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino had a TV role for one episode of his sitcom. If Quentin Tarantino had written and directed rather than acted in the sitcom in which he made his TV debut, what storyline might we have seen? Mr. Furley imprisons a man in his basement, the Golden Girls die in a bloody bank heist, Alex P. Keaton rips Jennifer's ear off, or Cliff plunges a keg tap into Norm's heart? Go? Here, listen. That's the sound of no cheers.
No.
For the curious, here's
cheers.
the right
Where
answer.
everyone knows my name.
Quentin played an Elvis impersonator on an episode of The Golden Girls. And at the end of the episode, B. Arthur is revealed to be an undercover in-home nurse. I need a category.
Another reason to sit in the back row.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close.
Too close.
Chew on this. Another reason to sit in the back row. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Okay, imagine you're watching home movies of the birth of your friend's new baby. Which cinematic technology would the new parents be employing if the wailing newborn actually popped out of the screen and into your lap? Percepto, Odorama, Emergo, or Duovision? Go get it! No, that would be if they had twins.
Oh,
Here's what you should have picked. The 50s matinee device in which live actors in costumes emerged through a hole in the movie screen and into the audience was called Emergo. Gee, I sure can't wait for that sequel, Afterbirth. All right, hit me.
Why, that's a phrase of a different color.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to, why, that's a phrase of a different color. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If you read in Variety that Spider-Man has found a new career helming for the webs, what will you expect Spidey's next project to be? Writing for the film studios, producing movies for the internet, greenlighting projects for a cable network, or directing a made-for-TV movie? Take it! That's a good one.
Yeah, thanks. I try to be a comedian.
In Variety speak, helming is directing and the webs are the TV networks. Yep, Spidey enjoys fighting crime, but he really wants to direct. Okay, I need a category.
Roger Ebert gets down dirty.
This one's called Roger Ebert Gets Down and Dirty. This one can net you $1,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If Roger Ebert had played Eric Roberts' character in The Pope of Greenwich Village, what would be the most appropriate review he could give the film? I'm all thumbs, I've got a green thumb, I give it 1 thumbs up, it's all I have left, or I'm the best thumb wrestler in New York. In The Pope of Greenwich Village, Eric Roberts' character Paulie gets his thumb cut off by the mob.
There we go.
So he could not only give you a thumbs up, he could give you a thumb. Yeah. Category, please.
Suck on this.
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
All right, here's the deal. Suck on this. 2 G's if you get this one right. Hey, never let it be said that I play favorites. If Gene Siskel had played Uma Thurman's role in Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, what would be the most appropriate review he could give this film? I can give it 4 thumbs up without Roger. I give it 2 huge thumbs up. I give it a 10-foot thumbnail, or I've got to stop sucking my thumb. Go for it. And you've got to stop sucking.
Oh.
Let's take a look at the right answer. Even Cowgirls Get the Blues features Uma Thurman as a world-famous hitchhiker with incredibly huge thumbs. You know what they say about reviewers with big thumbs? They have big recommendations. Okay, pick a category.
Get over it. He's dead.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
Well, what do we have here? Get over it, he's dead. $3,000 on the table for this one. Hey, do you remember the classic film Kid Galahad where Elvis plays a sports hero?
I definitely do not.
Say a real sports figure had been cast to play one of Elvis's competitors. Based on the sport Elvis's character plays, what would we have seen on the big screen? Hulk Hogan putting Elvis in a sleeper hold, Roberto Alomar spitting in Elvis's face, Muhammad Ali punching out Elvis, or Seabiscuit beating Elvis by a nose? Go get it! I'm shaking my head right now.
Okay.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. In Kid Galahad, Elvis plays a boxer, so Muhammad Ali would face off with him in the squared circle. In this corner, the king! In that corner, the greatest! All right, hit me.
Harpo's Oprah spelled backwards, that's true. You suggested 7. You suggested 7.
Coming at you, Harpo is Oprah, spelled backwards. How does $2,000 sound? Just step up and take a swing at this one. Imagine that Oprah's guest today is her character from The Color Purple as she first appears in the movie. What will the show probably be about? Lounge singers, mothers in prison, unwed pregnancy, or cocaine addiction? It's say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Let's see what a correct answer looks like. In The Color Purple, Oprah marches on screen in the later stages of pregnancy. Of course, Oprah doesn't do schlocky shows like that. Maybe her character should go on Jenny Jones. I need a category.
Biology for complete idiots.
Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for a Snickerglish round.
Snickerglish.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Biology for complete idiots. I'd say $5,000 to start this gibberish question sounds fair. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, now follow along and see if you can tell me what movie title this rhymes with. Small frogs grow, new Kevin, and don't get tripped up by the punctuation. All right, type in your answer here.
All dogs go to heaven. That's right.
Yep, all dogs go to heaven. Now you know where raindrops come from. Category,
so
please.
put on some gloves.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
The category is, so put on some gloves. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. You know, they say that criminal tendencies are formed early on in life. If Cool Hand Luke's childhood had mirrored his adult life, how might he have been punished? Spending a night in the Jack-in-the-Box, being made to sit and spin in the hot sun, going to the potty chair, or being broken on the Hot Wheel? Take it! No, although sit and spin is a favorite of the long-term prisoners, but they usually play it in the showers. The correct answer is...
It's a sex joke, I think.
In Cool Hand Luke, disobedient prisoners have to spend a night in the box, so young Luke would have been disciplined in a Jack-in-the-Box. It sucks, but it feels so good when the warden finally turns the crank so you can pop out. Okay, I need a category.
Rats. Coughing.
Say hello to rats. $3,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. If the producer of the popular rat films, Willard and Ben, were actually a rat himself, what would be the best title for a movie about his rodent self? The Duke, Bing, Mel, or Bogey? Go for it. Here's looking at you, kid. Oh my God, a rat! It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Believe it or not, crooner Bing Crosby was the producer of both Willard and Ben. Although if you ask his son, he'd tell you Bing was the rat. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category.
PBS boosts its ratings.
Here we have PBS boosts its ratings. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Okay, imagine this. Today's episode of Sesame Street was brought to you by the number 3 and the person who played M in the movie M. Which scenario probably took place on the show? Sidney Greenstreet dances with Grover, Rod Steiger sings with Big Bird, Lon Chaney frightens Oscar the Grouch, or Peter Lorre counts with the Count? Peter Lorre played M, a killer on the run in the movie of the same name.
There we go.
But don't worry, the folks on Sesame Street are considering legislation that would inform everyone on the block if M were going to move in. Category, please.
Don't go there, Godzilla.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Now showing, don't go there, Godzilla. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. If all of Godzilla's movie foes formed a lynch mob to get revenge, which of the following Disney characters might lead the way? Dumbo, Cinderella, Bambi, or Mickey Mouse? Take it! For some other question, that is the right answer.
Oh, good.
Should have picked this. Bambi versus Godzilla. Oh yes, it's an actual movie. Personally, I'd like to see Godzilla go up against Barney. I need a category.
A retroactive product placement.
The selection is retroactive product placement. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Which modern ad slogan best describes Claudette Colbert's actions in the famous scene from It Happened One Night? Just do it. How about a nice Hawaiian punch? Between sex and insanity lies obsession, or nothing beats a great pair of legs. It's yours. You're number 1. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ow.
For the curious, here's the right answer. In this trend-setting scene, Colbert takes hitchhiking to a new level by hitching her skirt up to a new level. The makers of legs would like to join us in reminding you that it's best not to hitchhike, but if you do, why not make sure your legs are sheer and sexy? All right, hit me.
Dude.
For your enjoyment, dude! Hello, we're talking
Dude.
$6,000, so pay attention. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Which actor would you not expect to see at a Fast Times at Ridgemont High 10-year class reunion? Nicolas Cage, Anthony Edwards, Christopher Penn, or Eric Stoltz? No, Nick Cage, known then as Nicholas Coppola, makes an appearance in Fast Times as a fry cook.
And although he doesn't have any lines, Cage somehow manages to infuse the...
Here's what you should have picked.
We're just going to go as low as possible
It
on this
was
one, I think.
Sean Penn, not his brother Christopher, who starred in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He just wasn't pictured in the Ridgemont High yearbook because he kept attacking the photographer. Category, please.
Trust a $1 movie theater.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
I proudly present Don't Trust a $1 Movie Theater. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, it might not be true that a monkey at a typewriter would eventually type a Shakespeare play, but I bet he could type a Hollywood script, like this one. A primatologist becomes obsessed with an alpha male DJ and tries to murder his female companion. What's the best title for this ape film? Play Gorillas in the Misty for me, Pump Up the Primates, Talk Radio Orangutans, or Yes, We Play No Bananas? Go. Oh yeah, that's really wrong.
Nice.
Let's
See,
take a look at the
going all
right
the way to
answer.
the bottom.
Gorillas in the Mist is about a famous primatologist, and Play Misty for Me is about a woman obsessed with a radio disc jockey played by Clint Eastwood. Yeah, the soundtrack to the movie was pretty annoying. All songs by the Monkees.
Hey, where the monkey is, we like the monkey around.
Hey, nice selection, cause you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? The The category for this dis or dat question is body bag, anyone? I'm gonna read off the names of 7 Robert De Niro films, and for each one, tell me if you think De Niro's character kills people or doesn't kill anyone.
All right.
Oh, I see. You got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Goodfellas, De Niro's character kills. The Mission. The King of Comedy. Backdraft. Cape Fear. Falling in Love. One more. Guilty by Suspicion. That's all she wrote. 6 out of 7. Good day at the plate, batter. Let's check out your new average. Hey, that's something. Let's keep going. Okay, pick a category.
Do you like my new appendages?
Let's see what we got going.
I
Do
love
you
a
like
new
my new
appendage.
appendages? 2 G's if you get this one right. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Judging by the look of Batman's bat suit, what piece of the human anatomy did Batman grow between Batman Returns and Batman Forever?
It's the bat nipples.
Batman Forever was the first movie in which the bat suit had nipples. I was waiting for a suckling scene, but maybe
We
they
love
had to
the bat
cut it.
nipples.
Category, please.
I guess I'll take anybody.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
This category's known as, I guess they'll take anybody. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey, you remember that cartoon, The Super Friends? Well, if Lex Luthor and the Legion of Doom gave up their jobs as supervillains to join the Legion of Decency instead, what would they be doing? Burning down movie theaters, unionizing Hollywood extras, crusading against immorality in the movies, or promoting use of the interjection decent? Take it! The Legion of Decency was a Catholic organization that crusaded against immorality in the movies, and even issued its own rating system. I wonder what they'd have to say about Batman's nipples.
That's a good question.
All right, hit me.
Did you look under the couch?
Okay, give it up for. Did you look under the couch? $6,000 on the table. Better make it good. Let's see how you handle this one.
Thanks anyway.
Imagine John Wayne's character in The Searchers is doing a computerized search for what he seeks. Given his hopes for the search, what search command should he use? Find fugitive and gold, find man dead or man alive, find girl not Comanche, or find gunslinger if you feel good. Dead or alive? Looks like dead.
Oh.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. In The Searchers, John Wayne is searching for a girl who's been captured by the Comanche, but he's disgusted at the thought of her becoming one of them. It's a great flick if you can use the command delete, racist plotline. I need a category.
Heavy petting. Let's have some heavy petting.
And I believe this one's called Heavy Petting. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Suppose you're on a date with Holly Golightly from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Considering what she calls her cat, how might she introduce you to her friends? This is my date date. This is my date thing I must feed. This is my date drunk. Or this is my date penis. Go for it. No, penis is wrong. I mean, in this question, penis is wrong. I refuse to feel guilty for being a man, even though that's not what Mother wanted. I'm sorry. Where were we? Should have picked this. Holly Golightly, in an effort to remain unattached, calls her cat Cat. By the same logic, she would call her date Date. But if she couldn't call you Rich, she probably wouldn't call you.
Damn. It's true.
Okay, I need a category.
Let's see. On the street where you live. This is gonna go poorly.
Been there, done that. Let's get on with the attack. Work with this clue. On the street where you live. The clue. And I'm not talking about Sesame Street, so watch your back.
I hope it's Sesame Street. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. I love mail. 40 seconds suit that I will still be there. Hollywood Boulevard, sure. I do love mail. Primrose Path. Alright, well.
You were definitely on a roll on that Jack Attack. Time to check out what you did to your score.
It didn't matter, yeah.
That's the game. Player, just think, if you only got 1 or 2 more questions right, you'd just be embarrassed instead of utterly humiliated. Oh, and while I'm adding insult to injury,
Okay,
it's
good
true,
show,
Cookie,
everybody.
I don't.
Raul, could you ask the players what they want to do now?
Hey, miss, why do we even bother calling this thing the high scoreboard? When there's an empty slot, any moron can claim to have a high score. If you want to play again, just tell me.
Alright, I will. I will.
The movie interpreter tells you everything that's going on as
Yeah, that's it for now.
Sounds great. How does it work?
Have a great trivia day, everybody.
Just slip the movie interpreter into your ear, and the subtext of the
Trivia
motion picture will be immediately
day.
transmitted to your head.
John, this movie interpreter is great. You haven't asked me a question once.
Michelle, I'm trying to enjoy the movie.
Oh, he's a twin brother who just escaped from prison back to avenge the death of their father.
Wow.
The movie interpreter. You'll know what we mean.
That's right.
Get ready
Goodbye.
because Sunday night.